$1,500 cash back from Subaru is worth more than the same money from anyone else. It's worth more because Subaru has the best-selling import wagon in America. It's worth more because Subaru's XT6 has the same engine design found in a Ferrari. It's worth more because the Subaru Justy is the lowest-priced four-wheel drive passenger car in America. Up to $1,500 cash back on a Subaru is worth more because it's on a Subaru. Get up to $1,500 cash back or 7.9 financing on a Subaru.
This is not a test. We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring an important weather bulletin. Please stand by for information. Emergency broadcast alert. Repeating, this is an emergency broadcast alert. This is not a test. Pay deep attention to this broadcast for critical information regarding public safety and weather. As of 11:16 a.m. Central Time on the 17th of July 1988, the National Weather Service in Dodge City and the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration have detected a strong gust of dust blowing eastward at 11 miles per hour. This dust is currently 4 miles west of Dodge City, Kansas. A shelter-in-place order is issued for all neighborhoods in Dodge City and the surrounding areas. Avoid going outside frequently as you may inhale dust from the air. Inhaling dust can disturb your breathing and cause respiratory issues. Make sure to bring a mask with you. Low visibility is expected. Do not travel long distances unless necessary. Repeating, this is not a test. Please remain tuned and up to date with the latest source of information as the emergency broadcast system will now conclude.
Good afternoon. We have breaking news coming into our KSNW TV studio as the powerful dust storm has arrived in Wichita. Here's our cam footage in downtown from a few minutes ago. As you can see, there are not many people outside, but visibility is currently less than a quarter mile. With wind speeds up from 60 to 75 miles per hour by the National Weather Service, it may seem that this dust storm will continue for a period of time.
This is the activation of the emergency broadcast system. This is not a test. Repeating, this is not a test. We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring an urgent message regarding the current and increasingly growing dust storm in the state of Kansas. Earlier at 1:49 p.m. today, the dust storm reached the city of Wichita and is currently engulfing the surrounding towns in southern Kansas. Effective immediately, a shelter-in-place order is in effect for the following counties: Sumner County, Sedgwick County, Harvey County, McPherson County, Marion County, and Butler County. Residents within the mentioned counties must stay indoors to prevent breathing dust. Long-distance travel is not recommended as visibility is extremely low. If it is absolutely necessary to leave your residence, wear a face mask at all times to prevent inhaling dust particles into your lungs. Stay tuned to local channels and radio news to receive more information.
This is the activation of the emergency broadcast system. We have interrupted your programming due to an ongoing disaster that is unfolding rapidly in your area. This is KCTV TV Channel 5, and we will continue to serve and inform the Kansas City metropolitan area. If you are not from the metropolitan area, please tune in to other television channels that are from your local area. This is not a test. Once again, this is not a test. The following message is transmitted at the request of the National Weather Service and in conjunction with the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, the Federal Emergency and Management Agency, and state officials. As of 3:52 p.m. Central Time, the large and dangerous dust storm that has engulfed most of the state has now reached the outskirts of the Kansas City metropolitan area in the city of Olathe. This storm is approximately 15 miles southwest of downtown Kansas City and rapidly moving northeast at 53 miles per hour. According to a recent report from the National Weather Service and National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, the dust storm will likely continue through neighboring states, such as Missouri and Nebraska. The governors of Kansas and Missouri have now issued a state of emergency for the entirety of the Kansas City metropolitan area. This is a serious situation that must be taken with drastic caution. All citizens in the Kansas City area must shelter in place immediately. Because of the extremely low visibility rate, it is now considered too dangerous to drive during the storm, as vehicle collisions have been reported in other parts of Kansas affected by the dust storm. While it is not recommended to head outside, bring and wear a face mask with you at all times for necessary travel. If you don't have a face mask, use a cloth to cover your mouth and nose. These will prevent you from breathing dust particles into your lungs. Inhaled dust can cause respiratory issues, or in a few cases can be fatal, especially to those who are found more sensitive. As we will conclude our broadcast, remain up to date with official sources of information from your television or radio. Thank you for your cooperation during this emergency message. May God keep you safe from this storm, and we will get through this.